Good morning, Mehmet.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
How many hours did you sleep?
Me, I think.
8. It's summertime. Okay. Second, all right.
A plus 4. Wait, for these questions,
Hmm?
we just have to think. We just times it by itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have time to practice these questions?
Yeah, I bet.
How about 2A? This SAT 2A.
2A.
Yeah. Because I put two files on Google Classroom. One is 2A, another one is this practice questions. Or you didn't see it.
I didn't see that one.
Okay. So Mehmet, last time we practiced this, but it's a kind of special form. These binomials, they are the same thing, right? So it's like in math, if you multiply something by itself, so in a compact form, how do you write this? So mathematicians, they introduce new notation. We call this index or just power, right? Like a something, whatever this squared, we should understand this as a is multiplied by itself, right? And how about, for example, if we have a plus b squared, by this definition, this should be understood as a plus b times a plus b, right? And last time we have already expanded this first, outer, inner, and last. A times a squared, a times b, b times b again. So their sum is 2ab, and plus b times b is b squared. And how about if we have a minus b squared? And the same thing, a minus b times a minus b. But if you expand this, a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay. Now we are going to practice this to actually skipping this step. Can I just immediately write this form? Okay. But in the future, if I have actually expression this form, so will you be able to convert this immediately into this factor form, a plus b squared? And this is very frequently used expressions, okay, and very important. That's why, we have different exercise just uh, to practice this kind of expressions. That's the square of a binomial. Okay, so
Okay.
let's say a few questions really fast. Like for example, a plus 4 squared, right? So now, what is that? Why do we use formula? Formula actually helps us to skip some intermediate steps, right? So we can reach the results in one or two steps. It saves time. That's why using formula is very powerful method or technique to solve problems. So what is a plus 4 squared? So that is a squared. 2 times a times 4, that is 8a. And the 4 squared is 16. That's it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mehmet, let's practice a few minutes, okay? Maybe 10, 15 minutes. After that, we'll practice again this SAT questions. Let's continue. Start. Question B.
M squared plus 14m plus um
49, right? 7 squared is 49.
oh square after. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next. C.
X squared
X squared
plus
minus, right? With sign minus, it should be minus.
yeah, minus 18x plus 81.
81. Next. Now,
For,
instead of A, we have 2x, right? B is 1.
so 4x,
4x squared.
well, 4x squared
Because 2x whole squared is 4x squared, right?
minus 2.
The minus 2 times 2x times 1 is minus 4x, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's 2 times A times B and plus 1. Okay, so this will be really fast. It should become your kind of intuition or reflex. Okay, you should be able to say this immediately because in the future, also, if you see this expression, you'll be able to remember that, this one is just a perfect square. In math, we call this perfect square. Okay, in solving quadratic equations, this skill is really important. That's why. Okay, let's continue. E,
What was the way you solved it again? Can you show me?
you mean expanding this?
Like your fast way of doing it.
Fast way. Now we are just practicing two use of two formula. Number one is a plus b squared. Number two is a minus b squared, right? So
Yeah.
now we have just proved that by opening parenthesis distribution property. So a plus b squared is always equal to a squared plus 2 times a times b plus b squared, right?
Yeah.
And next one is how about a minus b squared? A minus b squared should be understood as a minus b times a minus b. Yeah, last time we practiced this, if you just open one by one, distribute one by one, a times a squared, a times negative ab, negative b times a, negative ba, that's also negative ab, and negative b times negative b plus b squared, right? And now if you simplify this, a squared minus ab minus 2ab plus b squared, right? And with you here, we are just practicing how to write, okay, this expression immediately in this form by skipping these intermediate steps, right? So for a plus b squared, a plus b squared equals a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And how about a minus b squared? That's equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. We are practicing this because you're going to see this formula a lot in the future. That's why.
All right.
And some formula you have to memorize. Some formula memorize means a natural way. Okay, by practicing it will be memorized. But some formula you can just look at the formula sheet and use it. So here we have 1 minus 3x squared, right? In math we call this binomial because we have two terms here, 1 and negative 3x. So it is minus. I'm going to use that formula. What is a minus b squared?
A minus b squared.
Yeah, a minus b squared. What is a minus b squared? A squared minus 2ab plus b squared, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to apply this. So a squared, it is 1
It's one
minus
squared.
2 times a times b, it is minus 6x plus b squared, 3x squared is 9x squared. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. F,
2 squared
which is 4.
plus 6k.
No, 2 times 3k, right?
Also, yeah, 2 times 12k.
Okay. Plus,
The 3k squared.
which is
3k 9.
9k squared, right?
Yeah.
Because 3k squared means in parentheses, b is equal to this. If you square this, that's equal to 9k squared. Okay, g,
P squared
just a second, let me, so here. Okay, p squared,
negative 4 PQ
negative 4pq,
and 4
plus,
Q
right? Plus, bless you,
plus 4k.
q squared,
Yeah.
because you're squaring this, okay? H, now let's speed up.
C squared minus ACD
Mm-hmm.
plus 16D.
D squared,
D squared.
you are squaring this, okay? I,
Um, 5, oh, so 25 x squared
25x squared
minus, all
minus,
right, 45,
no, 2 times A times B, right?
2,
Yeah, in the formula we have 2 times A times B, right in the middle.
2ab.
Yeah, 2AB and 2AB, right? So what is 2 times 5x times
5
3?
times 30,
30x plus
9,
9. Next,
16,
16,
minus 12. Oh, wait, 12 times, that's 20, 24
24t plus
plus 90 squared.
90 squared. Okay. Now still you're thinking, I just want you to make this your, what is this? Reflex. It should be immediately, you should be able to say this, okay? And now next one is, again, last time, if you remember, we have another important formula. This three formula used very frequently, okay? That's why it must be piece of cake for you. And how about if we have, what is it, a squared minus b squared, right? And if we factor this, we have a minus b times a plus b. Or a minus b times a plus b is equal to a squared minus b squared, right? So now we're going to practice this. How can I write this in this form? The right-hand side is factored form. Left-hand side is just standard form or general form. So here we have 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5. So it's in the form of a minus b times a plus b. So I can just write here a squared, which is 4x squared, minus b squared, that is 25. You can open one by one, but we're learning this so that we can save time and do the questions much faster. Okay, b,
9x
9x squared, a squared
minus
minus b squared,
16
right?
minus 16.
Minus 16. And after this step, we will just do the converse, the opposite, okay? How can I write this expression in factor form? Which means that we have to factor this. That's a bit challenging, but fine. Next, C,
25x squared
25x squared
minus 4.
minus 4. Good. Let's do that at this speed. Next, D,
Um, 4x squared
4x squared
plus 9, minus 9.
minus 9. Next,
49
49,
minus 4x.
4x squared.
Oh, yeah,
Next,
4x squared.
yeah, 4x squared because 2x, 4x squared. F,
4h squared
4a
minus
squared
k squared.
minus k squared. Okay. G
36x squared minus 25.
minus 25. I
4x squared minus 121.
121. Okay. J
X to the power 4 minus y squared.
okay. Good. All right. This part will skip. Okay. Now using those things, okay, let's say a few questions. Can you read question 4?
If x squared plus y squared equals 14 and xy equals 5, find the value of x plus y squared.
I will give you 75 seconds. Mehmet, open your notebook. Can you do this in your notebook and tell me your answer, okay? You can read one more time and think. You have 75 seconds. Okay, 1.5 minutes.
Is it 24?
24?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you solve this? Tell me your solution.
I just did x plus y. I solved that first. And we squared.
Mm-hmm. X
And
plus
then,
y squared
yeah,
equals x
x
squared
squared plus xy plus
2xy.
xy. Yeah,
Good. And if you just regroup this, right, and not rearrange, x squared plus y squared is 14 plus 2 times 5, that's 24, right? Okay,
yeah.
good. Next, 5. Read the question.
Given that a plus b equals 10, a squared minus b squared equals 40, find the value of a minus b.
Okay. Now do it in your notebook. Now try to solve this in 30 seconds.
Alright, given that a plus b equals 10. Is it 30? Is it 30?
30? Why?
I mean, because it says a plus b is 10.
Okay,
I'm
first,
trying to find the other
did
part.
you factor this first? It is equal to a minus b. Or
Yeah,
let's do a plus b first. And a minus b. Did you write like this?
yeah,
Okay, that's equal to 40, right?
yep,
Then what is a plus b?
10.
10. So it is 10 times a minus b is equal to 40. What is the next step?
Oh, you divide it.
We divide, right? If you divide, a minus b is equal to 4. Did you subtract?
Yeah,
It's multiplied, right? We should divide both sides by 10, right?
yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Next. Now read the question.
If x squared plus y squared equals 86 and axy equals negative 16, find the values of x minus y squared.
Okay. 1 minute, Mehmet. Let's try this question.
Isn't it, I got x squared minus y squared, so there's no answer to that.
X minus y squared. How did you solve this? What did you do in the first step?
I times x minus y by itself.
No, it's x minus y, a minus b squared. We have just practiced a lot of questions, right? If you expand this, what do we get here?
x
x
squared,
squared minus
xy.
2xy
Oh, 2xy, yeah.
plus y squared, right? And now if I rearrange this by using commutative property, I can write it as x squared plus y squared minus 2 times x times y, right?
Yeah,
And now we know what is x squared plus y squared, which is 86 minus 2 times, also we know x times y, that is negative 16, right? So that's equal to 86, negative, negative, positive. 2 times 16 is 32, which is equal to how much? 1, 1, 8, right?
yeah.
Where did you make a mistake, Mehmet?
I didn't solve the way you taught me.
But did you get it here, everything?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, if it's so, then try this, question 7. First, read the question.
If a plus b squared equals 361 and ab equals 120, calculate the value of a squared plus b squared.
Okay, calculate the value of a squared plus b squared. Yeah, 1 minute. Yes, Mehmet.
I got 600.
600?
Yeah, negative.
600, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you have a look? I'll give 10 seconds. You make a small mistake. Can you find that mistake?
Oh, yes. Wait, yeah, I got it. 160 minus 40. 120?
No, no. What is your final answer? It's close to 600, but it's not 600 exactly.
Oh, okay. Negative 600?
No. Okay, first you expand it this way.
Oh, wait. 601.
601. That's correct. Because this one is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. That's equal to 361. What is a squared plus b squared? We don't know. We're going to find this, right? And I move to AB to the right-hand side. 361 minus 2 times AB. What is AB? Negative 120, which is equal to 361 positive 240, right? Which is equal to 601. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this question I'll skip. The last question here. Okay. And the factorization will continue in our next class. Okay, then we'll practice the question. The last question. Can you read this question, Mehmet?
Figure shows ABCD as a trapezium in
Or
which
trapezoids, right?
AB
Trapezium,
equals
trapezoid, the same thing. Yes.
Yeah, AP equals 5x plus 6 centimeters. DC equals 3x centimeters, and the height between the parallel lines is 4x minus 3 centimeters. Show the area of a trapezoid can be expressed as 16x squared minus 9.
You know trapezoids? Can you give me the definition of trapezoid? What is trapezoid?
Trapezoid?
Yeah. What is the simple definition of trapezoids? This
They got
is
like two parallel lines.
it's a quadrilateral, right, with one pair of parallel lines. So such quadrilaterals are called trapezoid. And suppose that the length of the top, let's say this A, the length of the bottom, it is B, and the distance between the parallel sides, we call this is height. Let's say this H. Do you remember the area formula of trapezoid?
Yeah, no.
It is A plus B divided by 2 times H. If you wonder why is it so, because if I just divide it into two parts, let me just divide it into two triangles. Okay. The area of this triangle would be, what is it? 1 over 2 base times A and height H. And how about the area of this triangle? It will be 1 over 2 times B times H. If you add them up together, you will get this A plus B over 2 times H. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, now using this one, I will give 1.5 minutes, right? And you have to show that the area is equal to this. It's a kind of proving question. Okay, 90 seconds. I'll be back in 1.5 minutes. Mehmet, I have to use the restroom. Mehmet finished?
No.
Are you working or thinking?
I'm working.
Okay.
48 times 2. 96. I got a different answer.
The same answer?
Different one.
Different one?
Yeah.
Look, first, in solving these kind of questions, to show your method, you have to write the formula. Formula shows that you are using the right method. So that is the sum of the parallel size divided by 2 times h, right? So the parallel size, the bottom one is 5x plus 3, and the top one is 3x. It's not 3, it's 6, right? It is 6. And divided by 2 times height. Height is 4x minus 3, right? Now let's simplify the top. Can you simplify the top of this fraction?
The top of this fraction. 5. 8x plus 6.
8x plus 6, right? And if you divide it by 2, 8x divided by 2, it is 4x. 6 divided by 2, it is 3, right?
Yeah.
And here we have 4x minus 3. And now we practice a lot of questions similar to this. That's a plus b times a minus b. So which is equal to a squared minus b squared. So 4x squared is 16x squared minus 3 squared is 9 squared, 9, which is the same thing, right?
Yes.
That's it. Where did you make a mistake in simplifying the fractions or in multiplication?
So I got 8x plus 6, and I cross multiplied.
Oh, you did
Oh
the
yeah, there was.
alternative first.
I wasn't supposed to cross multiply, right?
Mehmet, look, that's why, we practice a lot of questions. When you see this kind of expression, you have to recognize that it is in that form, a plus b, a minus b. You can do that the same way, doesn't matter. But
No,
did
no,
you
I'm talking about the top part.
cross multiply? Why? What do you mean by cross multiply?
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, that's what I did actually.
Okay. All right. Mehmet, now I stop here. The rest is about factorization. We'll continue from here in our next class, okay? Now let's get
Okay.
back to let's say the papers where we stopped and continue from here. We just write the date quickly. Okay, good. Let's continue. I think we did until question 19. We have 19 more questions, I guess. All right, question 4.
Bought a
Question 20,
laptop
sorry.
computer at a store that gave a 20% discount off its original price. The total amount she paid to the cashier was P dollars, including an 8% sales tax on the discounted price. Which of the following represents the original price of the computer in terms of P?
First, you can say in your notebook, then you should write it.
Is it
Huh?
A?
Which one?
A?
A. Why?
Wait, the original price? It says?
Yeah. Which of the following represents the original price of the computer in terms of P?
Oh, the original price. Okay. C?
C. Why C?
Uh, that just looks the most like right one. Is your typing it?
But did you solve this in your notebook, man? How would you solve this question? Like original price, right? I would suggest to solve like this. Okay, it's saying that original price, it's saying that we have to find the original price. Do we know the original price?
No.
We don't know. Suppose that the original price is X dollars. I have to find this original price, right? And number one, first you got 20% discounts, right? And how much you are paying this? The total amount she paid to the cashier was P dollars, including an 8% sales tax. So the amount of money you pay is number one, you got 20% discount. So you have to pay this amount, right? And plus, also you have to pay 8% tax. 8% tax is 0.08x, right?
Yeah.
Now we have to solve this equation for x. If you solve this equation for x, what is 0.8 and plus 0.08x?
0.88x.
No, no, no. We made a mistake here. Because you're supposed to pay this amount, right? So we have to pay tax on this amount, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, if let's say you're buying a computer for $100, so if you get discount for 20%, you have to pay $80. So you have to pay $80 plus 8% discount on $80, right?
Yeah.
So that's why. So we have to pay, it is 8%. So 8% is 0.08 of what? Of this amount, 0.8x. And now if you simplify this 0.8 out, right? So I have here 0.8. I have here x plus 0.8x. So which is equal to, let me just write like this, times, we have 1.08. Uh, 08, yeah. And times we have x here. And now actually in the question is asking this amount, right? Which of the following represents the original price? Then the original price was the amount of money you paid divided by, and this one is discount times, and this is tax. So it should be D.
All right.
Okay. Question 21.
The data in the table below were produced by sleep researchers studying the number of dreams people recall. When asked to record the dreams for 1 week, Group X consisted of 100 who observed early bedtimes, and Group Y consisted of 100 people who observed later bedtimes. If a person is chosen at random from those who recall at least one dream, what is the probability that the person belonged to Group Y?
Did you get it, Mehmet? The data in the table above were produced by a sleep researcher studying the number of dreams people recall when asked to record their dreams for 1 week. So it's about dreams. Interesting survey. Group A consists of 100 people who observed early bedtimes, and Group Y consists of 100 people again who observed later bedtimes and early. If a person is chosen at random from those who recall at least one dream, it says at least one dream. What is the probability that the person belongs to Group Y?
Um,
At least one dream, how many people?
what?
At least one people. Oh, at least one dream. Okay, the question is saying that if a person is chosen at random, right? From those who recalled at least one dream.
So
How many
39,
people remember at least one dream?
39.
39 plus 125, right?
Yeah.
At least. And among these people, how many of them are belong to group Y?
Group Y. 99, 79.
79, right? That's it. So if you just pick randomly from those who could remember at least one, right? That is 39 plus 125. So maybe I should write like this. The probability of remembering at least one would be, at the top we have 11 plus 68 divided by 39 plus 125. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, the choosing people and simplify this. It should be 79 divided by 150, 164. So it should be C, right? Okay, let's move on. Next question.
All right.
It's a bit long. All right. So it's 23 and 24. Can you see it, Mehmet?
Here I can see it.
Okay, 23, 24
Which
refer
of
to
the,
this question. Okay.
which of the following best approximates the average rate of change in the annual budget of agriculture and natural resources in Kansas from 2008 to 2010?
For each of six different state programs in Kansas from 2007 to 10, which of the following best approximates the average rate of change in annual budgets for agriculture and natural resources, 2008 to 2010.
Okay, 2006.
Agriculture, right? Where is it? It's here. In 2008, this much. In 2010, right, is this much. What is the difference? You can use a calculator.
Oh, we can use a calculator?
Hmm? Yeah, this part B is calculator active. First, before you start, how are you going to calculate? Can you tell me, Mehmet?
How am I going to calculate?
Yeah. How are you going to calculate
Maybe
the
like,
average rate of change in the annual budget for agriculture and natural resources from 2008 to 2010? We use this formula, right? And if you remember the average change, how to calculate this, change in the value of y, that is the amount here, and the change here in time, right? Now, what is the change in amount? It is 488. Let me just write here M 488 and 106 minus 358, right? And 708. And now this change happened over how many years? 2 years,
4.
right? 2 years from 2008 to 2010
Oh, yeah.
is 2 years. Now calculate and tell me what do you guess?
I got 65,000, roughly.
So B, right?
Yeah.
Because everything is in thousands, so it is 64,699, so it's 65,000. So that's the best approximation.
Yes.
Okay, read question 23.
Of the following, which program's ratio of its 2007 budget to its 2010 budget is the closest to the human resources program's ratio of its 2007 budget to its 2010 budget?
Okay, here, human resources. Where's human resources? Here. In 2007, so this one is 2007 and 2010, right? So first, what do you think? How are we going to calculate this?
Do the same step that we did last time.
No, no, it's just saying ratio here, right? So you have to divide this 5921 by 4051. You get something. Okay. Let's find
Okay.
this first. If you calculate this, what do we get here? So that is 5921, 5921, 5921379, and divided by saying ratio 4000,051,050. So you get like 1.46, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you divide this, we get approximately 1.46. Now in the question is saying that of the following, which program's ratio of its 2007 budget to its 2010 budget is closest to the human resources program's ratio of 2007 to 2010? So fine, which one is it? Now we have to calculate one by one. This or this or this or this or this. The first one, did you calculate?
Yeah.
What did you get?
1.73.
1.73. 1.73?
Yeah.
488,106,373,904. Are you sure? Are you sure? But I got 1.31.
Let me check again.
You're taking ratio, right? You're just
I
dividing.
got 1.762.
Agriculture,
Oh, wait on. I got it for public safety.
uh, public safety, 1.72.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, 1.762.
760. Okay, it's not this then. And how about the first one? You didn't start from the top.
Yeah, I started from the bottom.
It's okay. The how about highways transportation?
Highways 1.208.
1.208. So 2 1. Two decimal places. Okay. General government,
Let me see. 0.97.
0.97.
Oh wait, do we have to? Yeah.
Okay. Education,
Let me see. 1.38.
1.38. Okay. And the first one, agriculture,
1.3.
1.3. And now look at this one. Which one is the closest?
To education.
Education, right? That's what it must be B. Do you have any idea to solve this question different way?
Different way.
I mean, shorter, faster. I just wonder because, we have to calculate one by one.
I mean, yeah, it takes a bit, but
Maybe we can eliminate like this, right? You see, this one is 2 something, 3 something. So if you take the ratio, it's 1.4 something. But the last one, 263 and 464, the difference is quite big, right? And this one is 146. At least we can eliminate some of them, if you think that it's not very close. Like, for example, general government, 14 something, 14 something is very close to 1. Maybe. Okay. But the worst one method is just calculate one by one and compare, and
Yeah.
you get your answer. Okay. Let's do the last question and finish the plus. Okay. 1 and 4.
Which of the following is an equation of a circle on the xy plane with a center of 0, 4 and a radius of with the endpoint of 4 over 3 comma 5?
Do you remember the standard form of equation of a circle in the coordinate system, Mehmet?
No, I forgot that.
Because usually, school students, not everyone, when they just memorize the formula and use it, you can forget really quickly. But if you understand why, how do we get this formula, you'll never forget. Because the idea of circle, what is circle? Circle is the set of all the points in the plane which are equidistant from a fixed point. So suppose that this fixed point is this. We call we call this center. Let's say this x coordinates, let's say this h, and y coordinates, let's say this y, k. And now I'm talking about a circle, which are equidistant, okay, from this point, something like this, the same, okay? So now if you just pick any point that represents circle, let me just take this point, and its coordinates, it is x, y. It can be anywhere on the circle. And also, this is a distance, it doesn't change, it's called radius. Okay, the equation comes from the distance formula. And distance formula is based on Pythagorean theorem. That's why Pythagorean theorem is really important. How can I find the distance between this point, I'd label this by P, and the center? So x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. Do you remember distance formula, Mehmet?
No.
Distance between 2 points is equal to x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. It's Pythagorean theorem. I can explain it maybe in our next class. Okay, just based on this, if you write the equation, you will get this. So I get this equation, x minus h. These are just x coordinates. I'm forming right angle triangle here. I'm just using Pythagorean theorem. Plus y minus k squared. So what is the distance between them? It is r squared. HK, coordinates of the circle, R is a radius, and XY is any point on the circle. So that's called the standard form of the equation of a circle in coordinate system. Now, if we get back to our question here, it's saying that the center, right, is given 0, 4, 0, 4, and the radius with endpoint 4, 3, 5. So we have to solve in two questions. First, if you just visualize this, okay, so that's our circle. Doesn't look like circle. Okay, this one is 0, 4. And the radius with endpoint 4, 3, 5. So that means radius, this one is radius. And what are the endpoints? 4, 3, and 5. Number one, we have to find the radius. That's R. And number two, we just write the equation. Because if I know the radius, just plug it into this formula. This one, x minus a squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. We get the answer. Okay? So
Okay.
from here, we will continue. Maybe I will choose a few questions about circle and practice this. But the idea is very simple. As you see here, the SAT is based on knowledge base. It's not like asking challenging questions. If you have, does student have a little bit knowledge about this concept or not? That's what they want to test, to my understanding. If you have knowledge, you can solve this. A little bit experience. Okay.
Okay.
So I will put some papers, Mehmet. Please do those questions. Maybe SAT, if you have printer, you can print and work on this. But the other practice questions, please do it in a notebook, and you can take a picture and upload in a Google Classroom. I want to see your
Okay.
steps, okay? If I see your steps, I can read your mind better, and I can make some adjustment, okay, to our teaching.
Perfect. Okay.
Have a good day. I'll see you next Tuesday, okay?
All right. Thank
Bye
you. Bye
bye.
bye.